Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York.
So gay.
Hello everybody, welcome to the GayMenChannel. My name is Justin Gerhardt. I am your host, and this is my weekly vlog, Gay for Justin, where I get to talk about anything I want. And this week's episode is going to be all about what do you do after high school? It's an age-old question. I thought of it many times myself. I have some things to endow upon all you youngsters out there who are making some choices about what to do next. Or maybe you're in grade 10 or 11 and thinking, I should really start planning this because it's gonna come up sooner than I think. Which, good on you. I mean, enjoy high school because you got some time. There's also no reason that you couldn't already start thinking about where you'd like to go or what you'd like to do. My story, I went straight from high school right into university because I wanted to do a music degree. So I chose a school that was very familiar to me and my family. My parents went there, so then I decided I wanted to go there too, and they had a really good piano program and music program, so I thought, sure, that sounds amazing. And I didn't really think much more about it. I just went, and that was the first 4 years of my life after being in high school. I love where I went to university. I wouldn't take any of that back. Now, all that being said, this is my little piece of advice after having traveled the world a little bit more after university. Those first 4 years are gonna be roughly the same for everybody. Obviously, everybody's journey is different, but I think that either way, it's going to be a very formative time of your life. So whether you build a community for yourself working at Starbucks in Toronto or anywhere in the world, basically, you start growing up and you start realizing the world is a lot bigger than you maybe thought it was, there's not a huge difference between that and then deciding to go to university and building a community there and building new friendships. And yes, in university you're learning things all the time. There are things that you learn in the serving industry that you probably won't learn in university because they're two different skill sets. So neither one is better or worse. I just think it depends on where you're at when you're finished high school. If you feel like you need a break, then by all means, take a break. I know parents, this may be not what you want to hear, but I think in the end it's a better thing because then after taking that year off or 2 years or how many years you take off, you're going to go back to school because you want to go to school, not because you feel like you have to. After my university degree, I then went to New York to do musical theater school, and it just made me realize again how big the world is. And I thought back to those first 4 years after high school, and I could have gone anywhere. I mean, yes, sometimes there's some financial restrictions and you may not be able to, but you'll never know until you look into it, so you might as well. Certain universities in Canada have exchange programs where you take a semester and go live in France. How cool is that? I've never even been to Europe, which I think is so incredibly sad. But I'm gonna go this year. Follow your heart. Oh, how cliche does this sound? I know. You gotta. Because that's what's guiding you. What are your desires? What are your passions? Explore those things and then put that into action. I remember in university thinking, there's more than this. There's something more than this. And when I got to New York, I finally felt like I didn't want to be anywhere else in the world. That I was exactly where I was supposed to be, which was an amazing feeling. I just want to challenge all y'all out there who are thinking about university options, who are thinking about what they want to do after school, to not necessarily feel like you have to go to school. And then think about, if you do, where could that be? Could that be in Dublin? Could that be in South America? Could that be in Hawaii for all we know? The world is your oyster. I know, so cliche. I just want people to know that this is an option too, to pause and think about something that maybe is outside of the box. What is outside of this box? Alright, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Take that as you will with a grain of salt, and I want to know in the comments, where in the world would you go to school if it could be anywhere in the world? I also want to know, if you could travel anywhere in the world on your first adventure as an adult, all alone, where would that be? Have a great weekend, everybody, and remember, y'all stay fabulous now. Bye! This week, we're gonna talk about that first kiss. Oh, that first kiss.